Kuna kitu GEORFREY anatuambia. Huyu mwenye ameweka sheria bungeni ati ya kusimamisha maandamano akwenda kabisa. Na hata kuingia uoga. Kenya ni off.
I am in EMBU, and this is the EMBU governor's residence.
The power of MORARA KABESO is being filled. The reason I'm saying that MORARA KABESO is being filled in the entire country, the other day, the spokesperson of State House, Hussein Mohammed, came out to attack him on live TV on Citizen. And for me, I think that was a mistake by Hussein Mohammed. It shows that they are panicking. Today, MORARA KABESO encountered the MP of MBARIRE North, GEORFREY RUKU, and the people chased their members of parliament when MORARA KABESO was speaking. It shows that MORARA KABESO's message is resonating well with Kenyans. In fact, I keep on telling people that although it's being supported by Ruto, by Uhuru, is doing a noble duty that's supposed to be done by the opposition. But the opposition right now is in limbo. It just speaks in parliament. It doesn't move to these key issues, the fake promises. To show that MORARA KABESO is being failed, there is a clip which shows that the public chased away their members of parliament, in MBARIRE North in EMBU, so that they can hear MORARA KABESO speak. In fact, here is the tape. Clearly see people chasing away their member of parliament when he had come to counter KABESO. So you clearly see that his message is resonating well with the people. Okay? How can, because I would expect, if you're a member of parliament, that is your stronghold, a person who comes from far to tell your people their problems, okay, to show the people that they have been duped. It is a sign that KABESO is becoming stronger and stronger. Let's continue. KABESO holding, okay, a baraza, holding a rally in the roads, and the member of parliament of MBARIRE North was chased away. Some people do not see the gravity of this. Can you imagine being in your stronghold? A person comes, is not your kinsman, is not from there, he doesn't speak the same language as your people speak, and people chase away, and they chase you away. It shows that you are not doing your work right. And I keep on telling people that when William Ruto messes with Gachagua, it will be a big blow, because that is Mountain Kenya. So you cannot create a, because the opposition from Gachagua, of course, will be a more bigger opposition. If handled well, it can give a big blow to William Ruto. So in this episode, I've come to talk about the tour of MORARA KABESO in EMBU, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. We all know MORARA KABESO attained his name of unearthing the fake promises of the regime. And there is a way he handled it differently, as very many people just speak about it. His different is when he speaks about it, he also gets time to go where that project is, point out the dates, point out the money spent. Sometimes he goes as far as reading the Auditor General's report to see the loopholes. And is providing an alternative of the opposition on how it's supposed to handle business. So far, he has done a lot of project, and the government started reacting by removing placards of those fake promises or erasing them. And I think that was not called for, because the government can not come out to remove placards on the fake promises they made. All they need to do is fulfill the promises, because even removing placards, it will continue unearthing these promises. Today, Mor Cabo was in EMBU, and he discovered that a dispensary doesn't have drugs. It was never complete. Yet the governor of EMBU is politicking. The other day he was endorsing Kithure Kindiki. You clearly see that some politicians are doing politics instead of doing the welfare things that attach the welfare of Kenyans. In fact, here's the tape when he was arriving in EMBU. So, first of all, when you look at that cars, you clearly see that it is expensive moving around. You just assume that he moved from Nairobi to EMBU. EMBU is far away, and those are fuel guzzlers. So, even the support which is being given by Kenyans, they can see that it's being accounted for.
Mama, hospitali area hizi iko ngapi?
So you clearly see that he's doing a job. When he comes in an area, even locals interact with him, tell him the problems, tell him what is missing. So such a person who is doing the jobs which is supposed to be done by the opposition must be given support. I'm adding support of Ruto, but what Kabeso is doing, by the way, it's good for Ruto's regime, so that he can fulfill the promises, so that these politicians cannot just politic. Like the governor of EMBU, MBARIRE, coming out to play politics against Gachagua, promoting Kindiki, yet in his own county there are some missing things. Let's continue.
Lakini wengi ni wagani?
Wengi ni Wambere.
Sasa boda ya nyinyi na Kitui iko mbali? Hali mnacho, ni kweli?
Haina. Iliharibika wakati wa mvua. Okay. Na tafadhali mkienda mkumbuke sisi tunataka maternity. Huko hakuna maternity.
Oh, maternity ni mpaka wapi?
Sasa ni mpaka huko Ngire ama Mtware.
Hizo ni kilomita nyingi.
So you just imagine that a person who doesn't hold any position in parliament gets time off his work, goes to a constituency or a county, and people start telling him their problems. So it means that he's doing certain work which Kenyans are envisioning. That's why I keep on telling people, instead of government bloggers calling him out that he's soliciting money from people, they must execute their promises. They must fulfill their promises, not coming out to tell Kenyans that he's getting rich from them. Yet Kenyans are viewing as if he's helping them to get what they want.
Hakuna maternity huko. Sasa wamama wanazalia wapi?
Sasa ni kwa kupiga hapo sasa. Kwa pika, basi kwa barabara. Na huku magonjwa ni mengi. angalieni na mtufikiria sana.
So we must give respect where is due. Morara Kabeso is doing a job which is supposed to be done by the opposition. Okay. Even committees of parliament don't get far to this extent. They're normally in parliament shouting, whoa, 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 abusing each other. Yet the actual work is supposed to be done this way. So here is going to try to unleash the unfinished business of this hospital. Okay?
The Vampire Diaries is back, and this time round we are in EMBU County, and this is the corner of EMBU. This place is called Karura. As you can read here, if it is visible for you. This place is called Karura. Karura is at the very corner of EMBU County. It actually nears the border with Kitui County. Just up chini, a few kilometers from here, there is the River Tana, which is actually the boundary between here and Kitui County. Now here, in this whole area of Karura, there is only one dispensary. And this is Karura Dispensary. There is no hospital, it's a dispensary. Now the gate is closed, meaning it seems people are treated here on appointment. And to make it worse, the reason I have come here to show the sad state of our healthcare facilities is that this dispensary does not have a toilet. Come and see the toilet. If you see, hii dispensary mzima for this whole area, that is the toilet. Ishaanguka, there is no toilet, meaning if you come to this hospital, you're not going to get sanitary services. The second thing that the women of this area have told me is that there is no maternity in this whole expansive area. The maternity is very far.
Can you imagine in EMBU, Mountain Kenya region, which is in government, that there is an area which doesn't have maternity, a dispensary that is closed without a toilet? Where can you get that information in parliament? Tell me, if not Kabeso. So Kabeso is doing the right job. He's doing the right job. In fact, during his job, he was also able to visit the governor's house in EMBU. You know, this time every county, every governor who comes tries to build a house for the county, for the governor, an official house, because a governor is like the president of a county. Okay, and money was given to this house incomplete. Instead of finishing a dispensary in EMBU, yet money has been spent. In fact, here is when he was touring the governor's house.
I am in EMBU, and this is the EMBU governor's residence. Budget was 49 million. Contractor has already been paid 27 million. Let's go greet the governor. See where the governor lives. So we want to see the governor. The governor's bedroom. We want to see the governor's bedroom. Siniwambia budget ilikuwa 49 million. Contractor has already been paid 27 million. Bas. Wanaishi huku. Unaona slippers hapo na kamaji.
Okay, so you cannot tell me that he's not doing a right job. When the old time I see CECEILY MBARIRE is on political matters, endorsing Kindiki, abusing Gachagua, doing this, not on developmental issues. So Morara Kabeso is doing a job which the government has failed. In fact, the way things are, I think Gachagua is going to take up the opposition. If Ruto does not come out to stop him, he is going to take out the role of the opposition. That is the truth. He's going to take the role of the opposition, because the opposition that is conflicted right now, led by Raila Amolo Odinga, cannot do such issues. And the remaining one is too weak, centered in Nairobi, just making statements without doing actions. So Morara Kabeso is doing the right thing. Of course, that's my opinion. Do me your comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I pray you would subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more offset videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.